my name is Shawna. I'm 28 years old. I'm 7.5 months pregnant, and we are expecting a little bundle of joy in a couple of months on May 8th. We're very excited. I've been a surrogate for about 1.5 years now, and I have one child of my own and 3 wonderful stepchildren. Who was having a hard time getting pregnant. She miscarried a couple of times, and there was nothing that I could do to help her, and I kept telling her I wish there was something that I could do. And she told me that she had been thinking about getting a surrogate, and at that time I didn't even know what a surrogate was. She talked to me about it and explained to me what the process was. I did a little research on my own, and after that it was a short couple of months, and I realized that this is something that I had to do, and that's how I got started in becoming a surrogate. It's because of my friend who was in need, and she needed help, and I love helping people, and I love my son, and there's no greater gift of help than to give somebody the joy of being a parent. Before making the decision to become a surrogate, some things that I needed to take into consideration were my partner's feelings and our children. We definitely needed to all be on the same page, because as much as this is something I wanted to do, I can't do something if my family doesn't feel comfortable with it. Also, I needed to talk to my boss and make sure that everything was okay with him, and that he would be able to give me the time off that I needed when I needed it for certain procedures and doctor's appointments and things like that. My partner supports my decision in becoming a surrogate, but at first he was a little hesitant because he was more worried about my mindset and how I could possibly give up a baby and not be attached to it. So we did research together, and I explained to him that, the way that we're doing it is it's not my egg, it's 100% the parents, and that helped me get into the mindset to not get fully attached to the baby. The first time I met my intended parents was through a Skype call, which was new to me altogether. But then because they are in Germany, we also had a translator, which was another new thing. And it was a little weird at first, but once we got to talking, it didn't feel awkward at all. I mean, we had an instant connection. They were not afraid to ask any questions, and neither was I. We were very open and honest with each other, and we actually picked each other instantly that day. We both said we didn't need time to wait, and honestly, myself and intended mom, we had a little cry session. It was beautiful. I've never met the intended parents in person, but we have spoken over Skype many times, and we email back and forth. We even have an instant messenger that we talk to each other on, and if they have any questions or just want to tell me how their day is going, they do, and I do the same thing. Anytime the baby has the hiccups, I let them know, and I send them videos of the baby moving. And even though we've never met, I feel close to them, and I'd like to think that they feel close to me as well. So a lot of people ask, how can you possibly give up a baby after growing the baby inside of you? Won't you get attached to it? And I think I went into this with the mindset of not being attached, because there are many different ways that you can be a surrogate. You can use your eggs and a donor sperm, or you can you don't have to use your eggs. It could be both of the parents, their DNA, or maybe one of theirs, and then they pick a donor for the other half. And since I'm not using my eggs, I know that the baby is not mine in any way, and that helps me in being more comfortable with letting go of the baby and not growing so attached to it. Everybody at Omega Family Global has been taking great care of me. If I have any questions, if somebody is not available, there are a dozen more that can come and answer my question. If I need somebody to go to a doctor's appointment with me, they're there. Need somebody to just ask a question or anything, they're there for me.